on, guys? Huntsman here. I seriously need a cameraman. Here today to talk to you guys about 5 guns that you need before the world ends. The world is over! But first, a word from our sponsor over at G3 Firearms. G3 Firearms is a small brick and mortar shop down in Turner, Maine. They carry everything from guns, ammo, magazines, holsters, and we just got in, speaking of end of the world, cases of MREs. So go down, check them out, tell them the Huntsman sent you down. Today we're going to talk about 5 guns that you need before the world ends. Which I already said that in the intro. But just a quick reminder. Kicking off the list today is going to be a Glock pistol. Preferably a Glock 19 or a Glock 17. Reason being is because, for one, Glock is tested, tried and true. You know this firearm will take a lot of abuse before it decides to fail. There's all kinds of torture tests done online. This is a Gen 3 19. A Glock 19 is the most common pistol in the world. On top of, if your neighbor don't have one, there's somebody on the block that has the same Glock handgun as you, probably a 19 to be honest. And it's a 9mm, so it's a very common round. So if you needed ammunition, it wouldn't be as hard to find it as something like, 45 and 40 are pretty common as well. But, when you start getting into the weirder rounds, it's going to be less common to find. So it's good to go. As much as it sucks to be one of those people that jump on the bandwagon, but it is good to go with something common because you'll be able to find parts for it, accessories, and ammunition. So, Glock took it in at number 5. The 4th firearm that I would choose is something for a deer rifle or large game, long range. This is a Ruger American with a scope. It's in 308, bolt action. Not a lot can go wrong with it. When it does break, it breaks. But it's pretty simplistic. And it's in a semi-common round, 308. So this would be able to feed you for a while. And also be able to reach out long distances if you needed to reach out long distances. Alright, number 3 is going to be either an AR platform or an AK platform. AK obviously takes a pretty common round, 7.62 by 3.9. It's a pretty versatile firearm. If you needed it for longer range, you could set it up for longer range. It works good mid-range. Same with the AR-15. This AR-15 is built in 7.62 by 3.9. The only problem with that is if I ever had to find magazines for this, they're finicky. And on top of that, there's not a lot of them around. So my chances of finding an AR-15 magazine in 5.56 or 2.23, well, same thing. But a typical AR-15 magazine is going to be a lot easier to find, and 5.56 ammo is going to be, it's 50-50 to be honest with you, because you have AK guys and you have AR guys. Your AR-15 is a really good design. They're easy to manipulate. They're good for anything from home protection to mid-range. Even I've heard of people using them for long range, obviously, or decently long range. The AK-47 is going to pack more of a punch. It's 30 cal compared to 22 caliber, or just like a high-powered 22 over 30 caliber. So you're going to have more of a punch, but you're not going to be able to hold as much ammo in a can with 7.62 by 3.9 as you are 5.56. Also, unless you're running brass 7.62 by 3.9, the steel case is going to be really hard on your bolt. So, and there's pros and cons to both, but I would definitely say at least have one of these firearms for the end of the world, baby. The end of the world. My number 4 pick, a pump action shotgun. It's the most notorious sound in the world right there. It's the most known sound in the world. The reason why I say pump action over semi-automatic. What's up, buddy? The reason why I say pump action over semi-automatic, typically you're going to run into less issues with a pump action shotgun. And this is one of the most versatile firearms. You can run slugs for longer range. You can run double-aught buck, birdshot, home defense, putting food on the table, and a 1-inch slug definitely will do the job of pretty much anything, at least in this state, that you need to put on the kitchen table, so to speak. So, for the most part, a 1-inch slug. And also, so versatility of rounds. I mean, they have everything up to even dragon's breath if you want to light the whole entire field on fire. But yeah, it's a beautiful sound. I love it. But this firearm's clear, by the way, and it's a sound that everybody knows and loves. So yeah, it's a very versatile firearm between hunting and home defense. So 12 gauge shotgun comes in at number 2. And taking the number 1 spot, break action 22, or any type of 22, to be honest. Semi-automatic 22s and lever action 22s, depending on what you have, could potentially give you more problems for jamming. 22 is a very finicky round. This thing, I've never had jam on me. It's good for all kinds of different things, especially varmint hunting. If you had to shoot and be quiet, 22 pistols got a little pop to them. 22 rifles, not at all. You would have to be in a very close vicinity to be able to hear this go off, or indoors. 22 is a very cheap round to find. When you do find it in bulk, you can stockpile it easily. It's a very small round, so you can have thousands around in a can. I wouldn't know. And, it gets heavy, but, I mean, think about having 5,000 rounds of 7.62 by 3.9 or 308, or, it's going to be a lot heavier, and it's going to take up a lot more room. So, it's easy to stockpile, it's cheap, and it's, on small game, it's effective. So, and also this Rossi comes with a 410 barrel, so it's got an interchangeable barrel, and it's break action. I've never ever had an issue with this firearm. So, it's been 32. It's great seeing you guys. Grab them before the end of the world gets here, guys. Check us out down at G3. Come get all your firearm needs. This is my co-pilot. We'll catch you in the next episode.